When I had 10 years old, I lived in a wood house in a countryside in China. Uh, a night of Saturday, so at 7 o'clock, start the rain. So I I was with my family and we decided to go to the bed. Uh, when we we are sleeping, the rain become become in, became in electric storm. So I I left with my old sister in the room. We decided to go to the bed of my parents. As the house had a stove, this start to lit up. Um, Lit up the house. My dad decided go to my bed because
Uncomfortable.
because we were uncomfortable in the beds of my parents. We were five people in the bed. So when my parents go to my bed, I thought lit up the room, and I promise I I promise I saw a shadow go to my room, run, but I was asleep. The next morning, we spoke with my parents, and my dad said us when he go to the he went to my bed and something didn't move go to him move.
My grandmother told me that she watched The Exorcist when she was young in San Bernardo. A girl was playing the Ouija board, and the tiles start to fly for a moment. Days before, she was convulsing many times, but his parents took her to the hospital, and she had to drink too much medicine. My grandmother was a Catholic, and she took in the girl, but she read the Hollywood people to her. However, she started to confuse. Yes. She did it again, but she went on. My grandmother called out exorcist because she had a spirit. The exorcist started to cry, but she started floating on the bed and double up. After she fell down and scratching the floor, and some people that was watching the happen start to fall down on it because they had few days before she started feeling better. The spirit go out the body. Suddenly, the spirit getting in other person.
To start with, in 2019, I was studying in board, and I was in 7th grade. Okay, that day we went out for a breakfast, but I forgot my lunchbox. So I went back. When I was alone in the classroom, and suddenly the TV turned on by itself. So I went down quickly without saying anything. The following day, for the first class, we changed the classrooms for English class. With a friend, we closed the door, but when we saw it didn't have the lock. So I told her that I thought that it had been by her to scare me. However, I got little scared. Paying great attention for the sound of the lock, then the lock received, and I jumped off the couch, crying and waiting for leave that place. At noon, some people were saying that they had seen someone very scared. Then, after leaving school, I was very scary, so I told my mom that I didn't want to go to school. To clear my mind, I went to skating, but it made everything worse. With every meter that I traveled, I heard footsteps, someone next to me. Okay, when I got my home, my mom decided turn on the kitchen lights, and I going to go my room, but I saw someone, a someone, uh, where a girl with a white dress, in my parents' closet. I was shocked, and I closed and opened my eyes. But the girl had disappeared. That night I sleep restlessly. The the following day, the next day, I woke up with scratches on my back and cheeks. Since that day, I believe in God and souls uh, that don't rest in peace.
My older sister was 4 years old. I lived in a very big house with my grandparents and parents. My parents decided to leave. My sister was sleeping that night, and they went out to see Christmas lights. My mom lived afraid that my sister should get up and get scraped. She got up to look of my mother, and when she go to the um, living room, she realized that was um, she was mother's angel sitting in a chair in the window. Uh, she wasn't scared. The angel took her by hand, to her by the hand, and to her to the door, to the door of the house. My sister said that I looked very real, and um, outside the house with a homeless, when my mom suddenly arrived. She very very scared to see her to there.
This story happened to my mom when she worked in Bogota 1 year ago in a community of friends. She told me 3 experiences that she managed to scare them. The first experience is she was in a kitchen and she ate a lunch, and she felt someone pushed to her and make her leave the kitchen, and she felt very the the place very cold, and felt she
Was washed.
was watched, and she looked around the room. She don't say anything. The first experience, she was in a bed, like in a bed. She felt she was about to fall asleep. Someone pulled her breast, has think someone left them locked in a room. In this place, anyone stay in a community. She and her co-worker stay alone in their place. Not
A normal activity.
no, digamos como
Rational explanation.
rational explanation.
Okay. Very good, Sarah.
My grandmother lived in an apartment. The apartment has 14 floors. In a number 14 live a little family, two siblings and their parents. And the children always asking for a glass of water. Always, always. But the people live there was normal. Children running in the apartments and much sun. The children brought down in the other floors, getting in the apartments. They have used brought back only glass, only glass, no water. But one night, the children did the usual. They used usual in the apartment to my grandma, sorry. But the boy said that to my grandmother, no glass of water will be aged never. The days passed, and my grandmother asking for the children of the 14 floors, but the answer was they didn't excited. The family died. The people was live in the apartment say that the children's asking for a water because look to forward put on the fire.